Hey, you guys. So, today I really just want to talk to you about moving toward the life that you want for yourself. I think that sometimes it can be hard to accept that maybe moving toward the life that you want for yourself will require you to step out on faith. It's not easy when you feel like, even though the environment you're in is not the one that you want to be in, even though that's the case, it's solid ground, you know? And so there's fear of leaving that solid ground behind, you know? And here's what I want you to think of it as. You're not leaving solid ground behind, really. What you're doing is taking a look at the environment that you've built around you that you don't want to exist in, and you are seeing which bricks are yours, collecting them. You're dissecting that environment piece by piece and collecting the parts of you that created it and reshaping and reforming them to create a path for you away from that environment. That's what you're doing. You are building a path for you toward everything that you want for yourself. But the thing about it is, if you're taking all your bricks away from that environment, it's going to start to crumble down. It's going to start to crumble down. You're going to start to feel that understanding tremble. It's not going to be easy and it's not going to be fun. But that does not mean that you should still not move toward the best understanding for you. It just means it's going to be hard. And that's okay. It's hard to move toward what you want for yourself, but it's also hard to stay in an environment that you don't want to be in. It's not about an easy choice. You're in a room full of hard choices, but you intuitively know which choice is right for you. Which hard choice is the right one for you. You know. It's scary, but that doesn't mean you don't know. A lot of times I feel that people, they will say that they don't know, but they do. They understand and know what's the best choice for themselves. And I also think that a lot of times there are individuals who feel like they need to have outside validation to move toward everything they want for themselves. But I got to tell you the truth. A lot of times the best life you want for yourself, the best life that you're meant to have, is not going to be supported by your old environment. It's just not. It's probably very vibrationally different. And maybe the best that you can ask for is for the people who love you and care about you to really mind their own business in that. Except that you have to strike out on your own and do what you need to do for you. Sometimes that's the best that you can ask for. And also at the same time, you know, as they see you step into everything that you want for yourself, as they see, and I'm not saying it's going to happen right away, but as they see that understanding happen, as they do, they'll understand and grow in their own way to be vibrationally on the same level as what you're stepping into. So trust that the people that are meant to be there with you, they'll come. And maybe not immediately, but at some point. Trust that. Spirit knows, your creator knows who you love and who you care about and who you want to see be a part of your heaven on earth understanding. Trust it to take care of those energies and move them toward that environment how they need to get there, because you can only walk your path to that. It's not necessarily the understanding of them walking that path with you. Maybe they might walk a path that's, very similar or going in the same direction, but a different way to get to the same place. But your path is your path. Your truth is your truth. Only you can walk it. I want you to understand, you moving toward the understanding that you want for yourself, you're probably going to be in opposition to a lot of energies. So again, don't expect that it's going to be easy. There are so many energies that you moving toward your best life, you're going to be in opposition to. And that may be hard to believe, because I'm not necessarily talking about just the people directly around you. Your energy is so much bigger and grander than that. Like throwing a rock in a pond, you choosing to shift and change your life is that rock being thrown in the pond. And trust that it's going to ripple out in ways you could never imagine. The rustle of a butterfly's wings can cause a tornado miles away. That's how powerful you are. And that is how powerful you choosing to change your environment just for yourself and move toward everything that you want is going to create change around you. And there are so many energies that may not like that, desire that, and they're not going to make it easy on you. There may be things that you subscribe to that in unsubscribing from, you're going to feel very uncomfortable. You're going to feel very outside of all of the old understandings. It's not going to be fun, but it's going to be worth it. This is about the worthy goal. This is about the worthy understanding of being able to feel full of you, to feel whole within yourself, to feel truly at peace, to feel truly in balance and aligned with you. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. And also, I strongly believe that as you get to the other side of the understanding, after you walk that tough road, because it can be a rough road to move toward everything that you want for yourself. I've never met anybody that said differently. Not at all. But in getting to the other side, you'll start to see and look back on the journey and, be like, man, I appreciate everything that I went through. I understand. I gained so much perspective. I gained so much of so many different things from the journey itself. You'll see that even the journey itself was worth it. Not saying you ever want to go through it again, but that it was worth it in its own way. So trust the truth that you feel within yourself to walk your path toward everything that you want for you, no matter if that means the foundation that you're currently standing on must crumble. That's the truth of it. Quite often, in order to build everything that you want for yourself, you gotta unmake what you already made. You gotta undo what you've already done. And I know that's complicated. I know it's hard. But if you want to be really in oneness with yourself, at peace with yourself, then begin and trust that your Creator is going to assist you in its divine timing. Trust that it's calling you to do this from within yourself for a purpose, a greater purpose, a grander purpose, to bring you things that you could not imagine. But that's all I have for you. I hope this message resonates. And if it doesn't, I hope you find what does.